Welcome to Proficiency number 3, Level 1, Rhythm Figures. The objective behind this page is to introduce you to rhythm figures that you can memorize. The benefit of memorizing the figures is that you don't have to count them in the future. You identify them as sight words. As a beginner, you do have to count them, and I recommend counting out loud while you play. The staple symbol represents a downstroke, and the little sort of a V symbol symbolizes an upstroke. It's not enough just to play the figures, but at first I strongly recommend reciting the subdivisions while you play. You'll notice the notes correspond to various subdivisions. It's an understanding of the subdivisions that will help you to place the notes. Let me begin with example 2. Feel free to play along. I count like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Notice the hand never stops moving. Here's example 2 on the note B. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Example 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Example 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Example 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Example 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Example 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is a great one, it's all upstrokes. Example 9 introduces the tie, which augments the length of the first note to equal the sum of the two tied notes. Example 9, 1, 2, ready, listen. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and rest. Example 10 is the same exact sound, but it consists of a dot instead of a tie. The dot is called an augmentation dot, and it augments the value like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Example 11 with the tie: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Example 12 with the augmentation dot: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Example 13, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Example 14, 1, 2, ready, listen. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is a popular figure I call the heartbeat. 15, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Notice the augmentation dot there. 16, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 17 with the tie: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 18, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. Notice 17 and 18 are identical. One uses the augmentation dot, the other uses the tie. Number 19, 2, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You should write in the picking symbols above the notes. Use the staple sign for the downstroke and the V for the upstroke. The V will always occur on and the upstroke, and the staple will always occur on the downstroke. Here's a scale being played with example 15. 1 and 2 and ready and listen and. It could also be played faster like this. Oops. Or even faster. Well, I hope you enjoy the scale and all the variations, Have fun, and we'll see you in the next video.